Na 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 na, and it goes boom. It's like, oh, they're fucking real. Hello, and thank you for checking out the video. I just want to let you know that I not only create content on my YouTube channel, Class in the Glass, but I'm also on Twitch, where I review movies, cartoons, and TV shows live, while also playing single-player games and multiplayer games. I also have a Patreon where subscribers have access to hundreds of video and audio commentaries for films and cartoons, as well as podcasts and videocasts. In the meantime, thank you again for watching. Enjoy the video. But chat, again, welcome. As I said before, this particular show today is geared towards Class in the Glass cast for your ass with a little bit of sass, chat. Okay, I'm going to read some of my patrons' Patreon questions, chat, provide them with the thick, girthy, well-endowed, robust answers. Only have about 5 questions today. It's going to be a relatively short show, but we'll definitely be playing some Among Us later on, which should be fun. So stick around for the Among Us chat. Vanny will be joining us. He's doing that 24-hour stream. Like I said, we're definitely going to give that man a raid. We're going to keep the party going, chat. However, before we continue on, I wanted to show you the Vox Machina stuff. So in case you don't know, this is a show recently been watching these past 2 days. Did the Discord Discourse episode 18. That's what we're talking about. And they have an excellent fucking opening. This is, chat, the year of 2022 is the year of amazing TV show openings, because we have Peacemaker, which is great. I just watch it on YouTube. It's so goddamn good. I love the choreography and how funny it is and how serious they are when performing it. But there's also another one. There's also another one right here. And that is Legend of Vox Machina opening. And I want to show you guys this. Hopefully, I won't get DMCA'd. But I think it's a trailer, so that counts as a trailer. So it'll be fun. Will I be allowed to play Among Us? Yeah, of course, of course. I know you're having some issues before already. I'm sorry about that. If we have to switch the servers, we'll do so. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Listen, we had some technical difficulties. Some of you were being dropped and stuff, disconnected. My apologies. I don't control the Among Us services. If I did, I would assure you that you would be able to play. Kirstando, good to see you, Kirstando. Hello. Hope you're having a very nice Saturday. Just about to show people the opening of Legend of Vox Machina. The title sequence is so goddamn love. Yeah, the songs and series is good. The music is good. The animation, for the most part, is pretty good. They cut some fucking corners, much like Invincible, another Amazon animated series. They cut some corners of the animation, but other than that, it's pretty good. Well, I do like the choreography for things. I want you guys to check this out, because this is what we've been talking about. I know this is it's already picked up for a second season. It's getting a lot of critical acclaim. It's fun. And clearly D&D people are going to absolutely fucking love this. I had 2 big D&D fans on today for Discord Discourse. Deadpool, of course, and Austinic as well. And yeah, they were providing the details, chat, about this series and the history of Critical Role. It was very interesting to hear. So if you're a fan of that kind of stuff, go ahead and listen to episode 18 of Discord Discourse. But I wanted to go ahead and play this opening because I'm sorry, but it's excellent. I've been indulging in it, Jeff, for the last 2 days. Hold on now. Not yet. Not yet. God damn it. Not yet. All right. Just got to make a few adjustments, chat. Then we're going to go ahead and get into this really slick and cool opening. Where am I? There I am. All right, chat, let's go ahead and watch. And you guys are going to like this. I know you nerdy sons of bees. But there you go, chat. The Legend of Vox Machina. What we talked about today. Really slick goddamn opening, chat. Really like it a lot. Really like it a lot. There's some good shit in that show. I recommend checking it out, my friends. Recommend checking it out. For your own. Share your own opinions on it. Oh, Trailblazer, good to see you. Hello, chat. And Baron Can Herman. One of the writers is Mark Bear Narden. For this show, cool. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Bloodsucking Gamers, a pleasure to have you here, too. And look at all the fine people. Got Loco in here. It's cool. I'm liking a lot. Naya Brown. Hey, shut up. I'm crawling on your apartment above you. Also, hi. Oh, no. Naya, hard hands. No. Is everything okay? You okay? It's a pleasure to have you. Don't cry, Naya. Don't cry. We're going to have some fun today. I'm going to answer my very generous patrons' Patreon questions, probably with the thick, girthy, well-down answers, robust, if you will. It's going to be good. I was just showing people the opening to The Legend of Vox Machina, new animated series. Hugs! Yes, all the hugs. Can we get some Mr. Evaniers, Mr. and Hypes for 9 Brian? Also Chris Ayers. I know, Chris Ayers, you mentioned you had a rough day. Can we get some Mr. Evaniers, Mr. Evan Hypes for both of them, Chad? They deserve it. They deserve it. Please no crying. Nobody likes a soggy brown. Yeah, your ended scream is making me cry above you. Oh no, I'm not screaming. Okay, I kind of am screaming a little bit, Chad. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh my lord. But we can go ahead and get to tonight's questions, chat. And as far as I see, let me double check. Let me refresh. See if we got any more questions. I'll just have to answer them on the fly, chat. I like people to submit their questions early, so I get a little prep time to provide them with the thick, robust, girthy answers that they deserves. But looks like it's just Vanna's Fears, chat. I got Vanny's questions, and we're going to get into it. Now, he does a lot of theme questions, so this will be good. Chris, there's, shit going on at home. That's why I didn't hop in Discord, because I didn't want to kick off the conversation with screaming around. Oh, I understand, man. No, thank you for the 5 biddies. Appreciate that. I'm sorry things are rough right now, but I'm happy to have you here. Oh, we can make you feel a little bit better. But we're going to go ahead and start with Vandy's questions. He has a theme to these things, and he says, for this week's questions, let's suss it up with Among Us, Jam. We'll also be playing Among Us later on, so it's perfectly fucking themed today. It's great. Movie question. The airship and spaceship are some pretty fun environments in Among Us, chat. That's correct. We see a lot of spaceships in movies, but the airship is reserved to turn of the century in steampunk films. What is your favorite film to use an airship or some other unique form of air travel? I was thinking about this, chat, because usually when we think of airships, the go-to is like Zeppelin shit all the time. So I want to be a little more unique, or just like, or like sometimes you have a film and it's like, okay, it's doing its thing, and then surprise Zeppelin. So I was thinking, what scene has just a weird fucking surprise Zeppelin that comes out of nowhere, chat? And that, my friends, is the blimp/airship in The Mummy Returns. So I really like the 1999 Brendan Fraser Mummy, chat. They're directed by, what's his name, Summers. It's a fun movie. I mean, it's very much aping Indiana Jones, but that was after 10 years when we didn't get a single Indiana Jones movie, chat, because the last one they made was the 89 one, and, this was 10 years later. And people were hankered for Indiana Jones, and Steven Summers, he gave us that with the first Mummy, and I like it. I really enjoy the first Mummy. It's surprisingly violent at times. It's got some great chemistry between a lot of the actors, Brendan Fraser, of course, and Rachel Weisz, and a lot of the supporting people too. I always forget the guy's name, but the guy who plays Imhotep, I also really like. It's a good movie. It's a great summer blockbuster film. It's a solid high matinee for me, chat. It was better than it had any right to be. Right. And then they did the sequel, which I don't hate this. Arnold, I never remember his name. Arnold Vosloo. Thank you, Chris Ayers. The sequel, I don't think it's a bad movie. It's just kind of repeating the same things as the original film, except it's even more exaggerated this time. And so at one point, like, these characters have to our heroes need to get from one place to another, and they need to get a pilot to help them. And this pilot just happens to have this flying airship that has rocket boosters on it. And this is, by the way, like set in the early, 1920s, and this fucking Zeppelin has rocket boosters and is shooting around a canyon being chased by a giant Arnold Vosloo water possessed demon thing. And I was like, wow, I didn't expect that. So I like the blimp/airship and The Mummy Returns, shit. It's not I wouldn't say it's a great movie, but it's not a bad movie either. I think it's an entertaining enough film. It's like a high rental. But I was like, that was fucking weird. Yeah, he was gonna get shot. Oh, that guy, I love that guy, because that's where that one funny meme comes from. Brendan Fraser's about to shoot the pilot, which I thought was very funny. Oh, that boy, Kiki's Delivers, the whole finale when Kiki saves her friend Tomei. Yeah, that's right. It's funny that you mentioned that, Bat Boy. You mentioned a Studio Ghibli movie, a Miyazaki film, because that's actually one of my other answers when it comes to like an air vehicle or an airship, because I instantly thought of Laputa, or the Castle in the Sky from the movie Laputa / Castle in the Sky. That thing where they're going to, and it's this huge giant environment, this flying castle and its surrounding ecosystem that evil Mark Hamill's trying to get. But then you have our two intrepid characters and all of these air pirates that are trying to preserve it and save it, but it's inevitably destroyed. Yeah, I love that. I love Castle in the Sky and just how that thing works and how it deals with trespassers. I mean, just fucking kills them. It just kills them. It just ejects them from the goddamn ship, which I think is awesome. They fall to their deaths. So I've always loved Laputa / Castle in the Sky from that movie. That was very cool. Tesla MK2, good to see you, Tesla. Hope you're doing very well. Hello to you. Welcome to stream. What do you mean what is even going on? I'm talking about airships and zeppelins and spaceships. God damn it. And then the last one, I'm just kind of like, well, this is more of a ship, but I gotta say, chat, the flying hover cars in Blade Runner and Blade Runner 2049, everyone thought by 2019 we would finally get flying cars, and 2019 has come and fucking gone. My friends, I miss 2019, honestly, compared to what we're living for right now. But I always liked those cars. I thought they were cool, but at the same time, they're too goddamn dangerous. We should not be allowed flying car shit. There would be even more car accidents nowadays than ever if everyone got a flying car just fucking crashing in the shit. Be way too dangerous, shit. We don't need that. We don't need that. Oh yeah, the 98 Mummy film was fun. I thought it was 90? I thought it was 99. I think it was good when I first watched in theaters, though my opinion might be different today. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad movie. It's just, it's like, okay, we did the first film, and we're bringing back Imhotep. It's like, all right, but they just make everything, we got to make it bigger and badder, and so everything is, like, huge and things, and there's even more CGI. And I was like, you know what? You didn't know if it needed that. You know, I kind of understood why they're like, okay, we're not going to do Imhotep for a third time. They did Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, but that movie just, you know, at that point, I think the series was just spinning its wheels. And then, of course, they did the other Mummy movie with Tom Cruise, and that did not work out, chat, in my opinion. But yeah, no, just to reiterate, like, when I think of airships in movies, Blimp, Airship, Mummy Returns, Laputa, and Castle in the Sky, the literal flying castle and Castle in the Sky, and the flying hover cars in Blade Runner and Blade Runner 2049. They're cool, but we should not have them because we would hurt so many people with them, chat. There's no question. But you forget that totally awesome and not lame scene from Star Trek in the Darkness of Spock finding Not Khan on top of the flying. Oh, yeah. I remember that scene. Not a great scene. Not great. Not great. I'm not a big fan of that last third of that movie. I don't hate that film. You know, and Benedict Cumberbatch's not doing a bad job, but the whole Khan reveal, it's like months leading up to the movie, like Benedict Cumberbatch is Khan, right? And J.J. Abrams is like, no, he's not Khan. He's not Khan. No. And then we watch the movie, he's like, I am Khan. It's like, God damn it, J.J. God damn it. Why are you doing that? Kirstano. Again, an absolute pleasure to have you here. Oh. But yeah, Chad, those are, what about you guys? Is there any other flying airship like contraptions that you're a fan of in movies? Like, I had to think about this. Like, the first two came to my mind immediately when I thought of airships or zeppelins, Mummy Returns, and then Laputa. But nothing else. Nothing else. Not ready to show any Chris going to start answering questions. I am answering questions now. What are you talking about? It says, what is your favorite film to use an airship or some other unique form of air travel? God damn it. I said them. Oh, Lord. Shitty movie, but the ship's in Sky Captain. I never saw Sky Captain. What's it called? Is it like a long title? It's like Sky Captain, The Legends of Tomorrow or something. It's like, what? That's a lot of fucking words, and I don't understand what they're describing. That was a thing. Remember that. Let me get started, JJ. Don't let him touch your property. Yeah. Sky Captain, The World of Tomorrow. That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, I never saw that. I never saw that film, and apparently no one else did. Wasn't that a huge commercial bomb? Wasn't that the biggest bombs of the year? Didn't make any money, and then it did not review very well either. The A carrier from Sonic is a cool airship. One of Dr. Robotnik's, Dr. Eggman's flying contraptions. Very nice. Very nice. Well, I bet we'll see some more of his technology in the upcoming Sonic 2 movie. Excited about that. But now, chat, moving on to the next question. It's a TV question. Deception is the name of the game in Among Us. TV shows, soap operas in particular, are full of storylines where nothing is as it seems or have characters of a terrible secret. Some shows will reveal the secret to the audience right away, while others save it for the last possible minute while leaving breadcrumbs along the way. What is your favorite TV secret reveal? Was it something that you as the audience knew all along, or were you surprised when it dropped? So a couple things. Yeah, one, I think we could all, know, like, okay, this, because it was hinted at in the books previously. This was a long-running thing. R plus L equals J. You know what that's referring to, chat? Jon Snow's parentage from Game of Thrones. So it was long speculation. Spoiler for Game of Thrones, chat, in case you didn't see it already. Porco Rosso. That's an airplane, but, I mean, we'll go with that. Porco Rosso. Miyazaki loves air travel. It's the only one he did when the wind rises. He loves airplanes and shit. So I will allow it, Loco. I will allow it. Jester, good to see you, Jester. Hope you're doing very well. I'm doing great, my friend. Just talking about, surprise secrets in TV shows, whether you knew about them already going into it or you already had an inkling to them. But yeah, I think one of the best ones, chat, was Jon Snow's parentage. It's like, yes, we had speculated for quite some time that Jon was not, the bastard son of Ned Stark, but in fact, chat, he was the son, the pure son of what was his name, Rhaegar Targaryen, and Ned Stark's sister, Lyanna Stark. And that came to pass, chat. And even though we knew about it, even though it's like this was long speculated, even before like the series even started, like the books, fans were speculating about this for so long. The way in which they handled the reveal and everything, I think that was like in I want to say season 6. It was season 6, which was like, to me, the last truly great, amazing season of that show. That's when I think they were fucking killing it, and then after that, kind of went downhill in season 7 and 8. But season 6, that was some grade A, triple A Game of Thrones shit right there. And how they handled that, I thought, was great. Even if we already saw it coming at that point, I thought that was handled very well. That big secret reveal, and another one was a secret that was kept from other characters within the show itself, chat, and that was in Breaking Bad. So famously in season 2, Jesse is in love with this woman named Jane, played by, oh god, what's her name? Jessica Jones girl. You know who she is. I always forget her goddamn name. Jessica Jones actress. Jessica Jones actress. What's Kristen Ritter? Thank you. And she played the female love interest of Jesse in that show. Famously, she overdoses on heroin, and Walt, played by Bryan Cranston, Jesse's partner, meth-making partner in that movie. Anonymous gifter, thank you so much. Gifting a sub to Nana. Whoever you are, you anonymous, wonderful person, thank you for your generosity. An absolute pleasure to have you. And congratulations, Nana, on your sub. You got access to 5 new ones long every day. I gotta upload new subs, or not subs. I gotta upload new emotes. I keep forgetting to do that. My apologies. But famously, in the last few episodes of season 2, she overdoses from heroin, and Walt has the opportunity to save her, but doesn't, chat, because she's blackmailing him and stealing money from him, and so he lets her die. And then it was this big secret that Walt kept for years of the show. Years the Breaking Bad. It's like, when was Walt going to reveal to Jesse that he could have saved Jane? That he saw Jane die, and it wasn't until the penultimate episode, one of those last few episodes of Breaking Bad, where in order to hurt Jesse, and he just did it to hurt him. There's no other reason other than just like, fuck you. I watched Jane die. I couldn't save her, or I could have saved her, but I chose not to. Fuck you. And that's what it was. And I thought, how they used that was great. And it was he just meant to hurt that character, meant to hurt Jesse. And it was brutal, Alec. It was brutal. Those are the 2 big ones for me. So even though we already guessed at Jon Snow's parentage, how they handled it throughout the series, I thought was, for the most part, at least into season 6, I thought was great. And then obviously this open secret that only Walt really that was carrying with him, how he was going to use that secret. Was he going to use to manipulate Jesse or to hurt him? Chose to. Ozymandias, which is a great episode. One of the best episodes of the entire series, in my opinion. But is there like another like TV like secret, chat? Like, holy shit, this was a huge reveal, or it was hinted at for multiple seasons. Like, those are the only 2 I can really think of for myself. Was there anything else for you guys personally? Let me go ahead and look at who else is here right now. I think Colonel Useless. Just saw you, missed you there before, sir. Good to have you here. Hope you're having a very nice evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The identity of Cartman's. Oh, yeah, the identity of Cartman's father. Isn't that his mom, though? Isn't his mom his father? It's kind of like, isn't that how it is, if I recall correctly? Oh, Lord. Yeah, that was a big one. Yeah, in South Park. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like any other cartoon secrets. I guess like Sterling Archer's father from Archer. That was a big one. Bad Boy Gravity Falls. Oh, Stan's twin brother. That's right. Stan's brother Stan, because he took his name. That's right. That's a great one, Bad Boy. It's funny because I was thinking about Gravity Falls recently. The reveal of who shot. Oh, JR from Dallas, of course. But didn't they retcon that? I think they retconned that eventually. Maybe what caused a plane crash in Lost? Like, holy shit, what a great. See, I never watched Lost, but yeah, I know Lost had a lot of great secrets and revealed secrets in all those various episodes. Very good, Chad. You see, you guys got some good ones. I didn't even consider even some of these shows which I had watched. Nice, love watching. Me too. I've not watched the last several seasons though. I kind of fell off the show. I know it's back. Apparently, it's doing pretty good. The real Chris wearing the same shirt as yesterday. I'm not wearing the same goddamn shirt. This is not the same shirt from yesterday. God damn it. What was I wearing yesterday? I'm gonna look at it. Nia Brownie's bullying me. She's messing with me. Let me see. What was I wearing? I was wearing They Live shirt. That was not even anything what I was wearing. Big time bully Nia. Oh. Chris Ayers, actually, no, that was the cover-up. His father was actually Scott Tenorman's father, so... Oh, Zero Kills. Oh, that's right. And fed him to his half-brother, and the only thing about it traumatized is that he's half... That's right. What a piece of shit. That's true. It looks good on you regardless. Thank you, Emily. Thank you. I appreciate that. Keeping killing girl bullseye, like not really secret, but damn hit shit hit. Oh yeah, we found it. Yeah, sure. That was a good one. Brownie the Bully Brownie. That's what she's also known as. Shit, Nia Brownie and Bully Brownie. Oof, you guys picking some good ones. Nice. Or some stuff I just had forgotten about. Very good, Chad. Yeah, but yeah, for me, Jon Snow's parentage and Walt knowing about Jane and letting her die and revealing it to Jesse in that last season. So goddamn good. But now, Chad, moving on from that, we have a video game question from Vanny Vanispheres. Oh, Adventure Time. Oh, yeah, had too many big secrets. And each was great. Oh, yes. I mean, everything to do with Finn's parents, his real parents, his piece of shit father and his mom melting herself down and becoming a computer AI. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, there's some great stuff in there. True. Yeah, definitely Adventure Time. Great one. Oh, and the reveal on who is Mr. Robot. Yep, that's another good one. Yeah, Mr. Robot had some great secret reveals. Another great one. Perfect, chat. I love your choices. Very nice. But now we'll go ahead and move on to another question, a video game question from Vanny. Vanispheres, that is. We've had a lot of fun sussing each other out over the last few streams. Doesn't have to be Among Us specifically, but what are some of your favorite gaming moments where you were playing with friends? I think, chat, I think my earliest multiplayer gaming moments was back in the late 90s with the N64 playing GoldenEye with friends during the summer. So, like, I forget what GoldenEye the game came out. Was it like 96? Because it feels like it was like a year after the movie, which was, huge, resuscitated the James Bond franchise, chat with Pierce Brosnan. But that GoldenEye N64 game by Rare was so good. I just remember playing, just a 4-screen multiplayer with my friends way back in the day. That was so much fun. And then, stuff like Mario Kart as well, like Mario Kart N64 and Super Smash Bros. 64. That was really good. But, yeah, the GoldenEye in particular, that was something special. I don't know if I can never get that back. Can never get unless you do, like, you have someone over and you have a spare N64 or something, which I don't know if that's even, I guess you can do it via your computer, play it via emulator. But, yeah, man, GoldenEye back in the summer of the late 90s. From like 96 to like 99, those 3 years. That was pretty goddamn amazing for me. Some other ones too. Splinter Cell Conviction, played that with Josh long before I started streaming. This is when I think I already moved to Texas maybe. But we were just doing co-op in that, and it has like a great co-op campaign where you play as two agents, who one is an American agent, one's a Russian agent. You're sent this mission for the, that your countries are aligned on. But at the end of all those missions you do together, you're then tasked with killing the other player. And it's like, oh shit. And that was that was the last Splinter Cell game I really liked, where they had co-op and multiplayer stuff in it, and it worked well. So that always stands out to me. And most recently, chat, playing It Takes Two with Vanny. I mean, Joseph Fares games and his studio, Hazelight Studios, they make wonderful co-op experiences and stuff like It Takes Two and A Way Out, and I just love both of those. And I think I played A Way Out with Justin Zarian of oneofus.net, and he does his own stuff too. Those are really great, more recent kind of multiplayer co-op experiences that I've had that I thought were super, super positive and fun. And also, like all these streams have been doing, chat on mic. It's been great. Look, the boss, thank you, 2 base. I love old games as much as the next person, but why would you want to play the 64 version after the remastered came out low? See, I haven't even checked out the remastered version. I haven't seen them. I'm just talking about like my memories, if you will, of these multiplayer experiences, the co-op experience that I had, and that was, one of my most positive ones, I would say. That was great. Crimson, I just saw you there, Crimson. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a very nice evening. Good to see you. Punk Monkey Junkie, good to have you here, Punk Monkey. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Team Deathmatch is always fun for me. Nice. Hoping to find a GoldenEye mod for Gmod. Oh, that'd be fun. Oh my god, that would be very fun, Emily, on stream. Hell yeah. And Glee, Super Smash Bros. 3v1. I'd still win. Damn. Glee putting it out there, chat. There you go. Bad Boys Friends, what are those? I'm your friend. Oh. Huge reveal in Dark Episode I once saved for those who have not watched it. Fair enough. All I can think of is the Bell's version of Full Metal Alchemist with the reveal, the Philosopher's Stone, Secret Ingredient, and other segments that could lead to spoiler. Gotcha. I haven't seen FMA. Yeah, I always play Super Smash Bros. Against myself back in the day. Oh, no, you can do computer control characters. The CPU, baby. Another one I was made come back in Mario Party. My cousin. Oh, yeah, we did Mario Party 2 back in the 90s as well on 64. Yep, that's going. I remember that Splinter Cell game. Those guys, I like that. Conviction, that was like the last one I thought this was really good. I thought that was really fucking good. Chart 2 multiplayer system, Xavier. When Fox says Overwatch for me, I was never into multiplayer games until that one. That's a good one too. That one's I don't know, that one's just very rewarding. Yeah, it has an easy learning curve, I think. And every character just plays differently. You can find your favorite, which is really cool, or your backups and stuff. I like that. Edge Berserker, when I played Tekken 2 arcade machine outside of a grocery store, and I got a rival. I love fighting games so much. Oh, nice. That's amazing. Yeah, it's an absolute pleasure to have you here, Punk Monkey Junkie. Goddamn right. Try definitely would, Rebecca, and definitely like as much, if not maybe more than 64. Yeah, someday I think that'd be fun. I would love to play some, even get to as close to the original classic 60 or GoldenEye 64 gameplay. Those probably hasn't aged very well. This is my memories, chat. I know the game probably does not play very well. I remember playing GoldenEye back to this with my little bros and Halo 2. Oh yeah, Halo. Halo. I have memories of Halo. The LAN parties for Halo 1 Common Evolved and then when Halo 2 multiplayer was a thing, and then 3 multiplayer. Yes, of course. Oh, Attack on Titan Season 2. True. You know what? If it's what you're referring to, is there involved the other 2 Titans, the Armor Titan and the Colossal Titan? That felt weird to me. That felt like really fucking weird, the way in which they did it. I don't know. Like the dialogue. I was what Chris calls a poor. One of those boys. Oh, no. So, hey, Chris. How have you been? I'm doing well this summer. It's been a hot minute. Welcome back to the stream. I just got back from seeing Moonfall, and I think it's the crazy BS I've seen. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. And I've not seen it. I've not seen Moonfall. I'll have to see it soon. Like, I gotta watch a Goofy movie. Because that's what we're doing tonight. Tomorrow, as far as I know, we're doing... I think on the Sunday service, we're doing, Moonfall review, as you said, but I've not seen them. Goofy movie retro review, and then I guess we're doing some What Do You Know? Some What Do You Know trivia. But hopefully I'll see Moonfall someday. I've definitely got to do it for a scene by scene breakdown. That could be fun. Yes. That was a very elitist laugh, Chris. I'm sorry. Oh, my Lord. Let's see if it sadly doesn't age, in my opinion. Don't get me started with the escrow missions. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, those fucking dumb, yeah. Escrow missions suck. We don't need them in games anymore, chat. Attack on Titan, Season 2 of Detective was my least favorite, but it gets a lot better one season. That's what I keep hearing. I just fell off after Season 2. I was just like, I don't really care about this. But that's what I've heard. Season 3 and I guess Season 4 on has been pretty goddamn good. Yeah. GoldenEye did not age well. RE3 original did not age well too, but I honestly like it better than the remake. That's fair enough. Fair enough. I like 3, but I know they took some stuff out, but I still really liked RE3 remake. I thought that was fun. That was pretty goddamn good, chat. Channing Tatum has a dog movie called Dog that he's directing and starring in. He goes on a road trip with an army dog to get her back to the family of a friend that just died. Apparently, this is a comedy. Oh, shit. I didn't even know. I knew that he had a movie coming out. It was called Dog. I didn't know what it's about. It's literally about a dog. Look at that, chat. Very nice. We've also Nintendo games I've played that I wish could get remastered port to Pokemon Stadium. Of course, Diddy Kong Racing, yep. So recently, Mario 64, yeah. That would be cool to see remakes or, proper remakes of, but Nintendo just doesn't, they love remastering. Nintendo loves to, quote unquote, remaster, but they hate doing remakes, apparently. Most PS1 and N64 games haven't aged well. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why my memories of them, I remember them being so good, but if I play them now, nearly 25 years later, it's like, oofa. That's why I just like to have my memory. Oh, Perfect Dark. That's true. We are having a Perfect Dark reboot coming, which Perfect Dark was great. I think Perfect Dark might even be better than GoldenEye, which it might be sacrilegious to say in some circles, but it was really good. I think the campaign... Remember the campaign Perfect Dark being better than Golden. Because they did Perfect Dark after they did GoldenEye, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Nice, chat. Nice. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the next question. So like I said, GoldenEye Splinter Cell Conviction, It Takes Two, some of the best multiplayer experiences I've had. But you brought, Halo stuff. Definitely some Halo stuff. Even Among Us recently, of course, getting back into that with you guys. It's been so much fun. Loved it. And now, chat. Get to the content creator question right here. Among Us didn't become the phenomenon that it is until after a year It released thanks to Twitch streamers making it a part of their shows. True. It really proliferated because of Twitch chat and Twitch streamers. Has there been another game that you played that you wouldn't have tried otherwise it wasn't for someone on Twitch playing it? Personally, I wouldn't have tried Guardians of the Galaxy until I saw you enjoying it. So thanks. Well, there's a lot of thank you. No, thank you. Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, I was kind of poo-pooing that game before it came out. I was like, I don't know about this. And then finally played it for myself. I was like, oh, wow, I was really digging it after that. Like one of my favorite games of last year. I think it was in my top 5. I think it was my number 5, matter of fact. Yeah, a lot of games. Most recently, Chad Gary's mod and the big inspiration for, later the Twitch streamers, but, Achievement Hunter. They played a lot of Gary's mod back in the day. I don't know if they still do so, but they played stuff like Prop Hunt, and they played Trouble in Terrorist in Town. I thought, I want to eventually do that on my own stream, and just recently started Gary's mod, and that was very fun just trying to figure that thing out because it's so goddamn broken. But I was like, okay, I want to incorporate these into my streams, and so I would never have even probably heard of Gary's mod or tried out Gary's mod had it not been for the Achievement Hunter guys, Chad. I want to make that a part of my, my revolving cast of multiplayer games I'll be playing, as, these streams continue to grow. Some other smaller ones too, Chad. I probably would have never played a game like Dead Cells, which is a roguelike game, 2D roguelike. I think I saw other streamers playing that. I think matter of fact, it was Brown Man, Ray Narvaez, who played that. And I thought that was amazing. A lot of indie title. Death's Door was another one. I know you guys had talked about Death's Door. I was like, I'll check it out. But then after seeing other people stream and play, I was like, oh shit, I gotta check this out. This is like Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. I was like, oh yeah, which most recently Hades is another one, chat, which I just, kind of like popped up after I was watching a streamer play. It's like, oh, this looks great. Where, it's from Supergiant Games, who have done a number of great titles like Bastion and Transistor. And this is their most recent one. It turned out to be my game of the goddamn year. That's thanks to watching streamers and have you guys recommend it to me. And another one, chat, was The Walking Dead, the first season. Telltale's The Walking Dead. Because I remember when they announced, like, this is back when the show had just come out. I think it must have been like 2011, right? The show came out 2011. And I don't know, like everyone was like, that's when Walking Dead was like the biggest property out there. The comics were selling extraordinarily well. The graphic novels always in the top 10 New York Times best-selling list and things. And then we had that show come out, which I was excited. Everyone was excited for that goddamn thing. Was it 2012? Was it 2012 when the show came out, Walking Dead? I don't remember, but 2012, let's say that. Well, I know the Telltale's The Walking Dead was 2012, but was the TV show also 2012? The Walking Dead. I just want to be sure. Oh, it was actually earlier. It was 2010. Oh, so The Walking Dead TV, that was 2010. Oh, shit. So it was 2010. This is what happened. Because they released the show, and it was like the first 2 seasons. So 2010 was the first season. Second season was 2011. And by that point, I was like, God damn, this show fucking sucks. And I just wasn't digging it. And then it was announced that, there was going to be a Walking Dead video game. And I was like, oh, cool. That's going to be so much fun. I'll probably be open world, create my own character, fight zombies, meet the other characters. And then it was announced that Telltale was doing it. And I saw the images from the game. I was like, oh, this looks fucking stupid. I hate the art. And it wasn't until I watched like a YouTube, maybe it was Achievement Hunter, maybe. No, I'm trying to remember. Maybe it was Achievement Hunter, where they did the Walking Dead series, or at least the first episode, and the, Choose Your Own Adventure, and I was like, wow, I was really digging it, and I immediately stopped watching, because I only got like maybe 30 minutes into their playthrough, whoever's playthrough it was, and I said, I'm going to download this for myself and play it myself, and I fell in love with it, chat. And I fell in love with it. That was my game of the year in 2012. It gave me the emotional storytelling that the show was so thoroughly fucking lacking. I cried at the end of that season. That relationship between Lee and Clementine was so beautifully done. And if it wasn't for streamers, if it wasn't for seeing gameplay on other people's channels, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have played it. And why I'm always encourage people to check out those games. The Telltale's The Walking Dead is some of the best Walking Dead content out there, chat. Hell, I probably even like it more than the comics, because I think the comics eventually just like, Robert Kirkman just like, I don't know what to do anymore. He just literally just finished up writing. I was like, okay, it's going to be over in 2 issues. Everyone's like, wait, what? So, yeah, he has big issues with endings. And I know, the properties still continue on. They got the fucking whatever season that's coming out, the 11th season or something, and they got all their spin-off shows. So it's doing fine. Just, I just wasn't a fan, chat. Wasn't a fan of them. Let's see if there was coming out, they announced the game. So that would happen. That must have been it. Because, yeah, season 1 was 2010. Season 2, which sucked, was 2011. And then 2012, because that was the thing. I was like totally just, okay, I'm done with Walking Dead after, because I stopped midway through season 3. I was like, why am I watching this? I don't care about any of these guys. The writing in that show was bad. I don't know if it ever improved. But I just stopped watching. Then my excitement was at an all-time low for Walking Dead until the video game. And I was like, to play this game, goddammit. So I love that. Love that, chat. Twice as is my favorite show. Friendship is Magic. My Little Pony, baby. MLP, baby. Season 4 is great, but I heard the final season actually really good so far. Well, there you go. So we got some fans. If you favorite indie games, Lost and Random, love the Tim Burton art style. Oh, cool. It's Game of the Year forever. It's really good. It's really good. Thanks to you, I ended up streaming playing Jedi Fallen Order. Oh, nice. Had to do with you showing the Vader scene. I was like, okay. I know. That scene was like, oh, my God. Or Vader's like a goddamn monster. It's like the end of Rogue One. It's like, oh, fire everything. Hell yeah. No, thank you. No, that's very kind of you to say, Edge Berserker, that if you guys saw me playing a video game and you checked it out for yourselves, that means a lot to me. Yes. Very cool. I got a pick of Robert Kirkman saying he would comment. Nice. I'm just glad Wolf Among Us Game 6. Yes, Wolf Among Us is my favorite of all those Telltale games. It's set in 1980s New York. It's a noir mystery, except it's with fairy tale creatures. And you play the big bad wolf who is kind of reformed. He's known as Big B Wolf, and he's the sheriff of Fabletown, trying to stop all these fairy tale creatures and characters from murdering each other. So good. Robert has also said that about his work, but he can whip his ass with the $100 bills he has. The dude is so low. Oh, no, I'm sure. When you hear the story of him writing the comics, it was so he would not lose his house. And I believe that. No, totally. I mean, what he's done with his company, Skybound Entertainment, has been great. And his success with Image has been incredible. So, no, I'm not talking shit about the man's talent. Like, the guy clearly is incredibly talented. He's written some great stories. It's just when you go on for so long, eventually you kind of spin your wheels and like, how do you end this? And he's never been strong when it comes to ending, at least for his two biggest properties, chat, which are, man, I haven't read all of Robert Kirkman's work, so maybe he's been able to end things strongly in other comics he's written or novels. But Walking Dead and Invincible, I was not the biggest fan of. So I'm hoping that they will change that for the Invincible TV series, which I imagine they will, because they change a lot anyway, which I'm fine with. I don't have to change things or update things, because some things need to be updated, chat. I mean, he started writing both of those comics in the early 2000s. Like, I think Invincible was like 2000s, before even Ultimate Spider-Man came out. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, the verbiage and things. Cristano, Chris, have you played the Friday the 13th game? I have, yes. I've done a number of streams on it. I think you could check out my YouTube channel for some Friday the 13th streams. Game, I like the game. It's just that very, very unstable. A lot of glitches, a lot of bugs. But I do love the concept. I love asymmetrical multiplayer. A whole bunch of people fighting against one entity. I think that's great. Play a lot of DBD. I play more DBD than Dead by Daylight, that is, than Friday the 13th. But, they're similar games. Soldier Blue, were you ever into Virtual On from Sega? Or Rotorio Tangram was my subject? No, I don't even know what that is. I'm unfamiliar with that completely. I'm still reading through Invincible, but I think it's one of the best superhero stories out there. Oh, no, it is. I mean, Invincible is great. There's some amazing material in there. I mean, it starts out in such a way where it's like, oh, this is a really wholesome comic, and then it gets to a point you go, oh, my God, and then it gets just even more bloody and violent, and that's kind of Kirkman's thing, is that it's like, oh, this is familiar, this is nice, and then, oh, Jesus, your favorite character is horrifically murdered. That's what he likes to do. So, no, he's written great stuff. Invincible is a great comic. It just, it has like all comics. It has its highs and it has its lows. It just doesn't end very well. I mean, it's not even, it's like oh, and everyone died, the end. It's more just like, really, that's it? That's where Invincibles is. It's just like, really? So, it's more my thing. So, I think they're going to definitely improve the ending to Invincible. So, no worries in that regard. Victor Necrophone, sub fam. Good to see you, Victor. Hope you're doing very well today. Answering questions, class in the glass, cast for some sass, as you know. Sable Among Us was surprisingly good. The first 2 episodes were great, though I was mixing the last 2 episodes again. Been years since I played the game. I remember the 4th episode being so fucking short, like really short. But yeah, there's some great twists and turns, and the way that first episode ends, it's like, oh my God. It hooks you, chat. It's got a great cliffhanger ending, that first episode. It's like, okay, I got to keep playing. And it's based on a comic book series, Fables, by, was it Kevin Willingham? Kevin Willingham? I'm trying to remember. It's been so long. But apparently this series is going to go off and do its own thing. So it's based off his characters, but it's going to do its own thing, its own history, which I would prefer, because Fables gets pretty fucking weird later on. Cristiano, last time I played BDB, I got the shit scared of me. About how oh, definitely no. It gets the blood and heart a pumping. Heart's all pitter patter playing that game. It's fun though. We're definitely gonna be doing some more DVD streams in the future. Chat. Probably it'll be perfect for Mike shenanigans too, because it's 4v1, so get 5 players on. It'll be very easy, and then swap people out every game. Very fun. Have you read The Cross Coming? No, but I know of it, and I know it's super violent. I know it's super violent and very uncomfortable. I've seen some images of it. I'm like, okay, this goes too far. that goes a little too far. Like I've read a lot of violent comic books. There's no doubt about that. But that's like, I can't do it. I just can't. I've seen some of the images. Like, just is horrifying. Not for me. Not for me. But there's a lot of great violent comic books out there, Chad. But yeah, as I was saying before, just in terms of games that I would not have been inspired to play unless I saw someone else watching or you guys just on my ass about playing these things. Death's Door, Dead Cells, Hades, The Walking Dead. Just some examples in the last 10 or so years. There's probably more, Chad, I can't even think of, but a lot of great games, And now, Chad, we have a last question. New kind of sound effect question, Chad. Ooh-wee. Among Us definitely embraces a minimalistic sound approach, yes, emphasizing things like footsteps, locking doors, turning knobs, etc., etc. What are some of the most iconic footsteps in media? I mean, the one that I immediately thought of instantly, chat, the T-Rex foot, the T-Rex sound effect when it's stomping around and you hear this boom, but the visualization, chat, is in that little cup of water. When they're in that SUV in the first movie where the power is shut down, and one of the kids looks at they hear this boom, boom, like what is that? And they look at the cup of water, and it's just the vibration. That's that was in the trailer, chat. It's so minimalist, and I just love it to showcase like something fucking large and horrifying is on its way, chat. Oh God, Bill Willingham, that's it. I was trying to was it Kevin Willingham? Bill Willingham. Thank you, Loco. That is one of the most iconic footstep sound effects of all time. Another one, Chad, I think, a lot of Westerns, but, if I name one, The Man of No Name in the Dollars trilogy, Chad. Fistful of Dollars, Few Dollars More, and, of course, The Good Man, the Ugly. The Spurs. He's walking around, you hear those spurs, Chad, just, twinkling, just, as he's stepping around. Definitely that sound effect. I love the sound of spurs in Westerns. It just sounds so cool. Especially because they don't have, except when they have like a big sweeping score or something, but when they just have like the ambiance and it was just the environment, then that's the one like kind of alien sound you hear, someone stepping across the dirt of the terrain. Definitely the Spurs and the Dollars trilogy, and of course that big old T-Rex footstep and the sound, of course, and the little water just vibrating just ever so slightly. Let's see, it's still there. Goddamn right. They pull a nice homage in the T-Rex and Jackass. Oh, do they? Oh, shit. I got to see Jackass Forever, Chad. I'm excited. That's the next film I'm going to see in the theater before Batman, at least. SpongeBob's Creature. That's going on. No, it's excellent. He's doing the little That's really good. You like Silent Hill games? I do. I've not played any on stream. I played them way years ago before I had to start doing streaming as a career. But I will play some Silent Hills. No, that has some great ambiance in the footsteps in that, too. Resident Evil, same thing. Very nice. What about the whip sound effect? Oh, yeah, Western Quick Draw. Hell yeah, no, that's a great sound effect. Michael Jackson lighting up the sidewalk and Billie Jean. Iconic footsteps, says Punk Monkey. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, true. I'm trying to think of like any other iconic footstep sounds. Those are the only two I could think of. Just those spurs on the the Cowboys boots, like on Clint Eastwood's boots, and that T-Rex footstep. Of course, I don't know Billie Jean. I know Billie Jean is not your lover. That's all I know. Have I ever played Parasite Eve? No, I have not. I think the long neck dinosaur at the store Jurassic Park is iconic. Oh yeah, when it stands up on its hind legs, da na 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 na. Na 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 na, and it goes boom. It's like, oh, they're fucking real. Steven Spielberg made dinosaurs real. We were all crying when we saw it. I was crying. Oh, the Predator. I love the Predator clicking noise. Hell yeah, chat. Resident Evil footstep sounds, definitely. There's the original does count as good footsteps when you're walking up. Yeah, that counts. Hell yeah. Yeah, he's no Eddie Murphy. I thought of a movie request, but I'm not sure if it really counts as a movie. It can be anything you want. It can be, let me know, Emily. What were we thinking? Put it out there. Put it out there. Rocky Run Insurance. I'm a good CN. We'll be doing well. Nia Brownie farts. Nia Brownie's farts. Yeah, that's a sound effect right there. Chat, just visualize it. Imagine in your head. Yes. Because I know Bill Jillian. I know my Eddie Murphy. Steven at his best indeed, Trailblazers. Yeah. Yeah, 90s Steven Spielberg. He was delivering some great films. Corey bought footsteps, and the scariest thing, he doesn't have any footsteps. You never know when he's coming. You don't hear him coming, Chad. It makes him fucking horrifying. Oh, my God. Michael Jackson's Moonwalk, the movie part with Joe Pesci as the villain. I'll happily do a video audio commentary for that. Is it available on a platform? Let me see. Moonwalker, 1988 movie. Hour 33 minutes. Well, I can run it on Amazon. I'll do it. You want me to do that? I'll happily do that. Yeah. Troublers, what happened? What do you mean? Oh, no, just Moonwalker. Emily had suggested a movie for my Patreon. She recently became a Juicy Gangster subscriber, and she was asking me if Moonwalker would be fun. I'd be like, that's fine with me. I've never seen it. So that'll be a lot of fun. We'll love that. I think someone upload Captain EO on YouTube as well. Cool, Emily. All right, that's a movie request. Nice. And you also have a tune request, Emily, as well. So if there's a particular cartoon series you want me to do audio video commentaries for, go ahead and let me know when you want. It's a real movie. It's a real movie, Chad. It's a real goddamn movie, and I'm going to do an audio video commentary for it this month. It's going to be so exciting. So exciting. But, Chad, that's the last question that I have. Sound off that question when it comes to iconic footsteps in media, T-Rex footsteps, of course, in the first Jurassic Park, and the man with no name, his spurs, chat, as he's walking through the desert, walking through the sands, walking through town, just about to pull his goddamn gun out, chat, get into a duel, if you will. That stuff was amazing. Indeed. But that brings it, Chad, I guess told you, it's a very short class in the glass cast today. There's only a couple questions. You know what? We can take the time before we switch on over. We're going to do some Among Us tonight. I'm going to text Vanny in a bit. But does anyone else have any other questions for me right now that you want me to answer? I'm opening up, Chad. I'm opening up the room to you. Any questions before we move on to some sussery, some Among Us sus shenanigans, chat? Yes. Why do you hate me? I don't hate you, Naya. I don't hate you. Fart. Your son, I have many questions for you. What was your first video game that made you actually go, oh, no? Games can be bad. Oh, Superman 64. I rented that from Blockbuster. I went, what the fuck is this? Superman 64 was that game. It was so bad. I remember going through these hoops. The rings in the sky, and not be able to control Superman well. It's like, this is, and I was watching Superman the Animated Series at the time, which is what it's based on, and it was awful. That was the game that I was like, oh my God, video games can be bad. I didn't think that was possible, chat. I was a whittle tyke. I was a whittle baby. I didn't know any goddamn better. Horrible experience. Mr. Herman, where do babies come from? From vaginas. Why are you wearing the same shirt? It's not the same shirt. I watched it. It's fine. Have I seen Ice Pirates? Not only have I seen Ice Pirates, I've done an audio video commentary for Ice Pirates as well. You can check that out on my Patreon at that $2 tier level. It's pretty fun. I think it was a bonus. I think it was a bonus one. Yeah, check it out. For me, it was the Minority Report video game. Oh, I remember that one. Yeah, I remember that. Time Speed. Oh, I remember that. Time Speed. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's goofy. It's a comedy. That's what it is. It's a parody of all those other sci-fi movies that are coming out at the time. Everything from Star Wars to Star Trek. Let's see the movie I'll talk about tomorrow. Just going to be Corey and Martin. Am I going to see it? Moonfall? Probably not. I have some other stuff I got to work on for my other content, but we'll be doing, as far as I know, we're going to be doing a movie review for a Goofy movie, which I will have seen again. So that'll work out. And Moonfall review, and then we're doing What Do You Know trivia, I think, afterwards, as far as I know. Do you bully your neighbor? All the time. Well, that one time I definitely did. They were mad at me. I got a note from them. They said they weren't going to file a complaint, but don't be too loud. I was like, okay, fair. I haven't gotten any more complaints since, which is good. I don't know if this is a question, but do you think film noir is a genre or only a style, or maybe both? What, noir? No, noir is a genre. Noir is definitely a genre. Berserker last action year for SNES. That got a video game? Wow, funny. Fantastic Four video game for me. Oh, it's the one based on the movies? I can see that. Did I play Superman Apocalypse? No, did not play it. Really couldn't figure out how the base controls of that fucker worked. Will you do my homework? Absolutely not. Is it maths homework? I am not doing no maths, Naya. No maths homework for me. It's too hard. Way too hard. Superman Apocalypse was great, Casey. Oh, there you go. Someone played it. Someone played it, chat. Someone is speaking positive about it. We used to play the Masterpiece Home Alone video game. I don't know if I want to do that. How's that? What am I fighting against? Am I just fighting against Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern the whole time? Interesting. You know, I have to make a 3D model for an animal cell. Oh, a 3D model? Oh, fuck that. I ain't doing that. That sounds hard. That sounds super, super hard. I do not want to do that. Good luck, Nia Brownie. Chat, can we get some Mr. Revenier's Mr. Revenue hypes as she builds her 3D animal cell model? Ooh-wee. Thankfully avoid most of the bad video games. Nice, Bat Boy. Good. What will I do for a Klondike bar? Pretty much everything. I would like a Klondike bar right now, chat. That'd be pretty good. Have you played X-Men Legends 1 and 2? No. I know of them, though. Maybe I have played them. Maybe I have. It's been so long. I played the Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which was very similar to X-Men Legends 1 and 2. We need a big platformer Superman game with Apocalypse as a level again. Big platformer Superman game with a... Yeah, I guess you know, they've been trying to make a Superman game for so long. I think we'll get one one day. Jason with the 10 bitties, appreciate that. So glad to be done with that school bullshit. Same, Glee, same, 100%. My bad game was Fester's Quest on NES. This game looked boring and difficult. Oh, shit. Yeah, I never played it. Superman Shadow Apocalypse was a better game based on the animated series. Oh, even the butt stuffs? Even the butt stuffs. Nice. That's a Klondike bar. That shit's good. No, thank you again, Jason, for the 10 bitties. A pleasure to have you here. If you got to go to bed now, you have a great night. Eddie Berserker, no problem. You have a great night, too. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed yourself. We'll be switching over some Among Us in just a bit. Dad, Chicken Wing, Isaac, thank you so much for the 15 months. I know you sent me a message the other day. I have not looked at it yet, but I will do so soon. Good to have you here, sir, and thank you for resubscribing. 15 months of incredible goddamn support. I worked on a mobile Superman Batman movie. It was legit pretty good. Check it out by Glue Mobile. Here you go, chat. Neato. I don't think I chugged on my ice cream, so I'll pass. That's fair. Oh, Lord. This was supposed to be in the sub. Oh, that's good. Good, Isaac. Sorry, I wasn't getting... No, game. Gotcha. Christina, how's your day been? Day's been good. Day's been really good. You know, I spent it working on some new content, publishing a few YouTube stuff, recording some new things for my Patreon, posted some new OnlyFans content, chat. Yes. And then also did Discord discourse, prep for that, watched the last few episodes of Vox Machina last night, so while high, which was great. Yeah, no, it's been a good day today. It's been a good day, and now I'm spending it here with you guys, answering all these questions. It's been fun. Very, very fun. Pleasure to have you here again, Christanda. Let's see what I was saying. I got 6 more years of this school shit if grad school goes well. Oh, that's a lot of schools. Yeah, I'm glad I'm fucking done. I'm glad I'm done with all that. Don't want to indulge you anymore, chat. No, thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. No, thank you so much, guys. Yeah, but there you go. That's Class in the Glass Cats for Ask the Sass, chat. Just a few questions this week. Not too many. Did you have a favorite Flash game, Chris, back in the day? Oh, God, I don't think so. Nothing I can remember. Nothing's immediately coming to mind, so I got to say no. I didn't play too many Flash games. Yeah. Do my homework or else. Oh, bully, stop bullying me, Naya. Fart. Oh, my God. It's the last thing I need right now. No, I can't really think of any Flash games that I played. No, nothing's immediately coming to mind. So we just ask random questions. Well, for this one, Tesla. Well, for Class and Glass Cast for Aspen Sass, what it is, if you're a member of my Patreon, you get to submit questions. I read them on stream if you're at a specific 2 tier levels. But it's short this week. Only had about 5 or 6 questions. So I just opened up for other people just in the next few minutes before we switch over some Among Us. And so people are asking just random questions right now. I'm just answering them. Yeah. You remember Newgrounds? I do. Oh, yeah. A lot of those flashes were not safe for work. I remember when Ego Raptor, I remember when Aaron, what was the name? Aaron Hansen was posting stuff. His Metal Gear animations were so funny. That was big for me. Love that shit. But there you go, chat. Wrapping up Classic Glass Cast. But the stream is not over. Not over at all. We are going to be doing... Actually, you know what? before we go, I want to let you know, chat, we just did a Discord discourse today, episode 18, available on the Patreon right now at the $2 tier level. And in case you are interested in the show, I want to show you the trailer again, chat, because this is some good shit. It's really good. We're going to watch the opening again, then we'll switch over to some Among Us. Message was about checking out Vampire. That's right. It's a stupid game, but I spent like 2 hours playing it. I suppose nice. It was a question earlier about games you wouldn't have played unless people told you about them or you saw other people playing them. No, thank you for sending my way, Dutch. I just hadn't watched. I haven't read it yet because been so busy these last few days. As you guys know, Saturdays is like my busiest day of the week. Working on so much content, chat. Get the 100 request. Be standing alone. It's all from the 90s and only one on YouTube. Yeah, sure. You want me to do that one? Yeah, cartoon. Just, yeah, regular. Yeah, that's fine with me, Emily. Just shoot it my way. Please message me via the Patreon system just so I have a record of it as well. So the Michael Jackson movie Moonwalker and whatever this other tune is. Go ahead and do that. It'll be good. Very good. Imagine you guys are just straight busy trying to survive the free. Yeah, we're lucky. Today it was cold. It's about 34 degrees right now, but not too bad. Not too bad. Did a little shopping more and did a little grocery shopping, chat. Picking up some veggies, picking up some chicken. I got my muffins. I did have my muffins, chat. I got some blueberry muffins and some banana nut muffins. Pretty goddamn good. That was nice. We were talking about muffins last night. I was like, I need a fucking muffin. Hell yeah. Trailblazers, actually, I answered that last week. If you check out last week's Class in the Glass cast, when it comes to Legends Star Wars characters that I want in live action, went through like a whole list. Everyone from Darth Revan to Grand Admiral Thrawn to Prince Shizor to Mara Jade, a couple of other people too. And I even like who I would want them as cast as. Yeah, go ahead and check out that episode. That was a really, really fun one. At least the safety should. Yeah, it was very lucky, Glino. Thank you. It wasn't as bad as some of those. I think of like 200,000 people did lose power though, but we're pretty good. We were pretty good. Texas is gonna need to invest in winter infrastructure. This is becoming a regular thing thanks to climate change. Yeah, man. Loving that muffin. It was some good muffins, shit. It was some good muffins. You love the banana. Who doesn't love that banana cream nut? It's good shit. What kind of muffins? Blueberry and banana nut. I like them both. We're in the coldest months, and I've just had a Reese's milkshake from Sonic. It's really the only thing worth getting there. I hope you enjoyed that milkshake, good sir. But, yeah, you want me to just go into detail, Trailblazer? Yeah, pretty much the characters I would want them to make canon. Not canon, but crossover live action, which we know they will. Grand Admiral Thrawn is going to be played by Lars Mikkelsen, who voiced him in the Rebels TV series. So that's coming. And, I want... Oh, Kyle Katarn. Kyle Katarn was another character I want them to make a live-action film about, or just have him in films. I think that'd be really cool. Recently got Cad Bane, Chad. I was like, fuck yeah. But you said Legend specifically. So, the ones that we haven't gotten yet, Kyle Katarn, Darth Revan, Mara Jade, Prince Shizor. Those are the big ones. And Grand Admiral Thrawn is coming, though. Mikkelsen like Mads. Yeah, it's Mads' brother. Yeah, Lars Mikkelsen. Mm-hmm. Yep, they're both in the Star Wars, although Lars has got the better deal. He's going to probably be around a lot longer as Grand Admiral Thrawn, as he should be, Chad, because he's goddamn motherfucking Grand Admiral Thrawn. Could not believe they brought Cad Bane on nowhere. That was awesome. I was like, oh my God, it's Cad Bane. Looking like Lee Van Cleef. Mara Jade's never happy. I know. Lucas hates her. Too bad, chap. Yeah, we'll see, though. Jar Jar spin-off series when? Maybe. I think Shizor will happen eventually. I think I could definitely see that happening. And Emily has sent me that message, chat. Very nice. But now, my friends, we can go ahead and move on to... Well, first I want to show you the opening to Vox, The Legend of the Vox Machina, chat, which is the animated adaptation of Critical Role's D&D campaigns. Just reviewed this on Discord Discourse. And this opening slaps, chat. It slaps. This is the year of openings. Fucking Peacemaker has one of the best TV show openings of all time. This one, pretty goddamn good, chat. Let's go ahead and watch it one more time. And then we're going to transition over to some Among Us. So go ahead and get on the Discord if you want to, chat. Then I'm going to contact Vanny, let him know if wants to play some Among Us with us. It'll be fun. But let's go ahead and watch this opening one more time. Check it out, Chad. I would say give it until episode 3. Give it till episode 3 at the very least. Episode 4 is so goddamn. Episode 4 probably my favorite. But it takes a little while. Like it has a couple issues. Some of the humor that doesn't always hit. But I've been really enjoying it, chat. Pretty goddamn good. Pretty goddamn good. Interesting animation design. It's very, very anime inspired. It's also very similar to something like Invincible. I don't know if it's made by the same animation company, but it looks like that. It looks like that kind of style. Yes. Luke Boss, I thought it was just Disney that didn't want Luke to get no, but then I read that Lucas also wanted that for no, it was Luke, Lucas, George Lucas famously, yep. Yeah, doesn't want him to settle down, which is too bad. Too bad, chat. Oh, my Lord. But now, my friends, we are going to go ahead and switch on over to some of that Among Us shenanigans. So go ahead, get on the Discord. I'm going to let Vanny know that we're going to start playing Among Us.